Eugene, you've been busy for years now, but coming up the weekend of the Melbourne fight, so that's the busiest week ever.
Yep.
Got to be.
Yeah. Very busy just because of the occasion and having three guys. I can't remember. I think we might have had three guys before. I'm not sure. I'll have to look back through the record books. But a bit busy tonight. But I got good help, so I got the best help in the world. So it'll run smoothly.
Brad, we're all so happy now. The opponent's been named. How's the preparation?
Yeah, so we know a little bit about Jamie. Obviously, Brad's stablemate, Alex, fought Jamie. So we have a little bit of background there. That was a while ago though, but as with all the fighters nowadays, there's a good amount of tape, good amount of video on everybody. So we've managed to delve into that. And Jamie only just got named a little while ago, so still watching videos, still trying to pick him apart, see what we can grab. But he's a good fighter. Like he's a good, solid fighter. And I mean, what we're happy about is that out of all the names that came through, a lot of them were names from overseas, Kazakhstan, from faraway countries. But we used whatever influence we had to give Jamie a little bit of a push and get another Anzac guy in there. So yeah, we're happy that we're fighting another Anzac guy. Another Anzac guy gets an opportunity, and yeah, it'll be a good battle between the Kiwis and Australia in that fight.
Dan Hooker, well, brilliant last time out, and his training has continued on in the same vein as before.
Yeah, so yeah, Dan's coming off that back-to-back training camps with a small rest in between, and obviously that fight, as everybody knows, wasn't too strenuous, didn't take too much of a toll on his body, so he went straight in. So if anything, he's picked up a few percentages in his all areas, strength, fitness, whatever. And yeah, what an opportunity he's got to fight one of the best guys in the world and jump like significantly up the rankings and get closer to that goal of that strap, which is the goal for all of us. No matter what weight division all the boys are in, our one goal is to get closer and closer to that strap until we get it.
And of course the big one, Israel. How are you? How's your preparation for that been? Are you really happy with that? He seems to be happy with where he is at the moment.
Yeah, no, Israel's tracking well. Like everything's starting to come together and to become that. We're looking for that second nature, you know. Like things are on automated. Things are just happening. He's not even thinking about things, and that's starting to come together. As with the trend of through most of his camps, around the you know, that last kind of quarter of the camp, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. That's when you see Israel significantly improved. That's just the way he is. That last 3 or 4 weeks, he peaks and everything starts together. He's tracking well, so it's just keeping him contained until the fight is kind of our job with him at the moment. Yeah.
You've also got some imports here to help you out with the camp. Frank Hickman from Tiger Muay Thai. He's been involved before.
Yeah, so yeah, Frank Hickman is. I mean, obviously, like in our camps, a really close knit group of guys, really close knit camp, and Frank, we have a close knit relationship with Frank and George from the Hickman Brothers Wrestling, who run the MMA program at Tiger. Because obviously a lot of our boys have gone under there and trained under them, and to have a caliber of wrestler Frank come over here is like a really good look for us. He can do a lot of things that a lot of your average MMA type wrestlers can't do. So he puts a lot of pressure on Israel and gives us a good look and good knowledge. Like his knowledge of wrestling and how it applies to MMA is. You know, him and George is like second to none. They're two of the best MMA wrestling coaches in the sport, and we're lucky to have him. And then obviously we have Alex, who's for the first time is in the reverse, because he's always coming over his camps and we're always helping him. And then Alex is, because of the type of guy he is, all the boys are in camp. He doesn't have a fight, but he's come over and he's returning the favor, which is like I mean, so much gratitude for that. Like Alex has a lot of stuff, businesses and family and stuff, but he's still, you know, when the call goes out and the boys got to go to war, everybody comes in. Yeah, so it's brilliant to see.
The energy and the camaraderie is just palpable here. You know, you can feel it when you walk through the door. Just the ideal atmosphere for a big camp like this.
Yeah, no, the gym is pumping at the moment. All the boys are like fantastic, getting along well. Everybody's pushing themselves. I think everybody's realizes the enormity of the task. Not just Israel, Dan and Brad, BJ, Steve Warby, not just these guys fighting, because they all have huge fights too. They realize the enormity of what's happening, and everybody else feels the pressure too. So they're stepping up too, and they're pushing these guys, and they know they have to push these guys to a new level. So the whole gym is just like, everybody's just going like this together, not just the guys fighting. And everybody's getting better because of this situation. Everybody's going to be much better because of this weekend, because of the weekend coming. So, yeah, I couldn't be happier at the moment.
Oh, well, I'm happy to see everything's running like a well-oiled machine, and they've got a bloody good driver.
Yeah, no, thank you, Tony. Thanks again. Cheers.